welcome to Coach Kazz Stone's Dynasty. We are in week 2 of our offensive coordinator role at Kent State. We had our previous game where we went against FCS East and we won 40-7. And this week we have our first test against Georgia State. Georgia State, they're rated 66 overall on offense, defense, everything. As you can see, our team, Kent State, 62 overall, 61 on offense, 64 on defense. So this will be our first test of the season, and this is a non-conference game, but it still matters, and it definitely matters for my contract because we need 4 wins for me to stay safe, and don't want to get fired. It's a tough job market out there. Don't want to be out here struggling, right? So, that is what we're going for. One of the impact players, Jordan Newman, had a great game last week. This week we're hoping to continue that. This is a senior year. We would definitely want to leave it out on a high note. So we're going to definitely lean on Jordan Newman to try to lead us to the promised land and get this victory. Just looking at it right now, if you look at our conference, we haven't started any conference games yet. But right now, as you can see, we're 1-0. And I mean, we're at the bottom of the conference, but that's because look at all these ratings. Look at all these ratings. We are the lowest rated team in the whole conference. Lowest rated team in the whole conference, but we are 1-0. So that's a great start considering that last year there was no wins at all. Other than that, definitely looking forward to this game and seeing what this team can do, and hopefully seeing how well they play. If we look at the season stats in regards to the MAC, we definitely want to have our players leading the MAC in one way, shape, or form. And if you're looking at the first game for the quarterbacks, you got Ben Finley at Akron, you got Joe Levis at Central Michigan. But all the way down here, you see Drew DeShields. Only 174 yards, 23 for 29 passing. 79%, I believe that is the highest in the conference. Yeah, 79%, that's the highest in the conference. 2 touchdowns. Obviously, based off of this list, he's not considered probably a top tier quarterback, but for me, with his efficiency and how well he played and how he doesn't really make mistakes, I do feel he's actually a top tier quarterback in this conference. I just think, just looking at the numbers with everyone else with their gaudy numbers, with their pass heavy offenses, they look more valuable. But I think Drew DeShields actually does very, very well. Rushing wise, at the one game, Jordan Newman, he is number 1 in the conference in yards with 175 yards, but there is a big disparity in carries. Remember, we are a run-heavy offense, so he has 39 carries for 175 yards. So, I mean, he has more yards, but he's also getting more carries out of it, so he's definitely, he's basically getting, he's working a lot. He's our workhorse. The next person only has 14 carries. Now, with that being said, they have 14 carries for 162 yards, which is very efficient. So they're averaging 11 yards per carry. But even then, if you ask me, having 4 yards per carry when you're carrying it 39 times a game, I think that's fine. I think it's perfectly fine, perfectly well. And if you look in 4th place here, we have Gavin Garcia. He had 102 yards rushing off of 14 carries. He averaged 7 yards per carry. So both of our running backs, they are actually in the top 5 in yards in the conference. So I think that actually bodes very well for our players, and hopefully, they can get All-Americans or at least All-MAC at the end of the season. In regards to receiving, you see Marcel Williams out of Akron. You see Tommy McIntosh in Central Michigan, T.Y. Harding in UMass. You see all these great players, and you see our players aren't in the top in regards to receiving yards. They're not. When you look at receptions, though, Walford, he's definitely in the top 10 for receptions in the conference. So he's definitely doing well in that aspect. In regards to touchdowns, I mean, there's so many receivers with 1 touchdown. But, our players are up there as well. Dakota Taylor, our tight end, right here, he has a touchdown as well. And I believe Cade Walford actually has a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Cade Walford, I missed him. He's right here. So, in conference, I think after the first game, they're positioned to do very well this season. Hopefully, we have some players with 1,000 yards this season out of the running backs and receivers, but we'll see how that goes. Other than that, yes, this is our first test. We're going against Georgia State. So now that we're going to Georgia State, let's see how this goes and see if the team can, prove that they can hang.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started.
All right, we're about to get this game started. Let's see how this team does. We get the ball first in the first quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden
As you can see,
Flashes
the focus
offense
is on
comes
Jordan
onto the
Reason.
field first today.
Had 175 rushing
And
yards
last week, you
last
want
week
to
with 3
talk about a
touchdowns.
guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week,
Right now we have Gavin Garcia
so many
in.
different ways he can hurt
He
you.
gets the carry.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first.
10-yard rush. Good job
Out
by
across
Gavin
the
Garcia.
30, mark down at the
He is
35
starting.
after the
I'm
10-yard
not
gain.
exactly sure why, unless Newton is injured. But I guess I'll
They're
find out
going to go
eventually.
right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
All right.
After the 3-yard
moving.
pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back.
1-yard
Snowed
carry.
under
Going
right at the
6.
line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Runs for the tackle. They
Another
make
run,
the
only
stop
for 2
about
yards.
4 yards short of the first down.
It's a 4-and-out for the first
And
drive.
the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down.
Our team
Looks as if they
historically,
might have a little something
they
going
have,
on that drive, but they'll
not
have
even
to kick it.
historically, but at
Makes
least based off of the
catch,
first
and
game of
now
the season,
looking for just
they
a
do
little
tend to
bit
start
of
off kind of
daylight.
slow.
Pretty
So,
solid coverage there.
We will
They'll
see
stop
how
him
it
at
pans
the
out.
26.
Cameron Brown,
The Panthers
he had 2
offense will
interceptions
go
and
to
2
work for the
touchdowns
first
last week.
time
We're
today.
hoping he can
And it
continue
was a
his bad
rough
play and
showing
we
last
can
week,
capitalize
and it
on
all
it.
started with the
But,
quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost
you know,
in that
last
last game
week
out. I
against
thought the
LCS,
defense did a really good job of confusing
we
him,
weren't really
mixing
moving
up
the ball
their
that well.
looks and their pressure. So no different today. The
Now it's
defense
like
obviously
in the
watched
first
the
quarter all
film,
the way
and they're going to
until
come out and they're going to
the
try to
bottom
do
of
the
the
exact
second
same
quarter.
thing
So
and get this guy
I'm not
rattled.
expecting
So this
them to
quarterback,
just come
he
out
has
and
to
just
know
dominate. I'm
what
just
to
hoping they can get
expect
their
early
feet
in this
wet,
one day.
If I'm his
ease
offensive
into it,
coordinator, I want to
and
get started off on the right foot, man.
do some
Get the
damage.
ground game going.
But
Make
we'll
it
see.
easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn
Cameron
the
Brown
page.
with the
We need
completion.
some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last
Yes.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, you can't draw it up any better
Sacked
than
by the
that.
defense.
First possession,
Good job.
force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd
It
up,
is now 4th and
sack the
11.
quarterback, create some
Sacked by
momentum.
Dwayne
Now you're getting
Cassandra.
the football back to your offense, probably with great field.
Excuse me.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Good job, you caught the ball.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard
I didn't think about you
line.
just letting that ball bounce the last time.
Guys,
That's
let's
crazy.
see how it goes this time for
That
the
made no
Kent
sense at
State
all.
offense. They just didn't
All right,
quite
1st and
find
10.
the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse.
Good
They had to
shit.
punt it.
I think they got to be more physical,
6
Dave. I
yard
think up
completion.
front they got to do
Good
a
job.
better job
So
getting
like that was to the
blocks and
Coach Kazz.
establishing this running game.
And how
2nd
easy
and
does
4.
football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then
And Jordan
run
Reagan
play
stopped
action, it
again.
opens up
They're
the
1 yard
whole
down.
offense at
3rd
your
and 6.
disposal.
The
One thing about the
Golden
run is they'll stop
Flashes
running.
line
You
up,
can stop it
trying
in
to
the
move
game,
the
but
sticks on
eventually
3rd
they're
and
going to break
short.
through.
They'll stick to the ground,
There's
looking for the
Jordan
mark.
Reagan running people over.
And he's to the
First
48-yard
down.
line. That'll be good enough for a first
That was a great
down.
run. They obviously had
And
him
the
in there
Golden
right after the line
Flashes
of
come to
scrimmage.
the
Not the line
line
of
with a
scrimmage,
new
right
set
at
of
the
downs.
first down mark, trying to stop him, and he was
Looking to
running
throw
over.
on first
They got
down.
it anyway.
Quickly to the tight end. And an
Dakota Taylor
absolutely
with 2 catches
fearless
already for
tackle.
12 yards.
Giving up size,
Julius
still
Shields
got him
already
on
has
the
a
turf.
favorite target. I'm with it.
Here's the
Like I said,
handoff.
the tight end is one of the most
All
important
down,
positions
they'll move the
on
sticks
our
as he
team.
picks up the first down.
So we definitely
The
want to get him
Golden
involved
Flashes have their
and try to move
offense in
this
high
team
gear.
downfield.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
1 yard gain,
And the
2nd and 9.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He was able to reach
Gavin
into his
Garcia
bag
with a
of tricks
9-yard
and use
gain.
it to pick
Very
up a
good
few
run.
extra yards.
Very
Listen,
good
you
run.
got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here.
They had everybody
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down.
Just let them go. They just blitzed.
They'll
That was
have to
crazy.
settle for a field goal attempt.
There was nowhere to go. But
right down the boulevard.
with that being said,
and that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
we didn't score a touchdown, but we did get a field
How
goal.
nice is it as a head coach to
We're
have
now
a
up
kicker
3-0
like this? It makes these
against a
decisions
team
on
that is
fourth down so
statistically
much
better
easier.
than us.
Just
So I think
strut
this
them
is a
out
good
there
start.
and
At
let
least we
them
got a score
stroke it through
in
the
the first quarter.
uprights.
It's more than I could say we did for FCS East. FCS East, we did not score that first quarter. So
from inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
hopefully we can
Just
just build on
never
that.
had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense
Cameron
returns to the
Brown,
field.
handoff. Nope.
They're going to
Play
need
action.
to get something started, finding
And he throws it
themselves
down
in a
the road
3-0
for
hole. Good, solid pickup on that one, and
20
they've got
yards
it
so
out to
far,
the
yeah.
40, and it's first down. Use the play fake,
Another
now
play
to
action.
throw.
I just don't know how to
Fires to
do
the
play
tight
action.
end.
I absolutely hate play
And he's
action
brought
across
down
football.
after a
It seems like
nice
every single
gain.
time we do a play action,
From the
somebody gets into the
47-yard
backfield and the
line on
quarterback gets
first and
sacked.
10.
So it never feels worth it
Brown
to me
wants
to
to pass.
have a play action in the
And the
playbook.
pass is incomplete,
I do believe
but
I
it
do
might
have it
not
in the
matter.
playbook
Flag is down,
somewhere,
and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
It just slipped by. Like I didn't purposely put it there. Pass interference.
So the PI penalty
Not
cost
good.
the defense 15 and a
First and 10
fresh
for Georgia
first
State.
down for the O. Looking downfield on first down.
Sack him, dude.
Quarterback moving. Trying to
Good
buy a
job.
little time. He cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that defender
And
just
our
was
defense
better in
got
his
another
one-on-one
sack.
on the pass rush. He does a great job
Good
being
job
the
on the
offensive
defense for trying
lineman
to
to
hold
get
up
to
their
the
end of the
QB.
bargain. Jamal Mathis with the sack on Cameron Brown. It is now 2nd and
They
11.
gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
One thing I did forget to mention last game, the defense, they didn't do well against the run, but they did very, very well against the pass. They held FCS to negative 1 passing
Just
yards in the
making
first
a
half.
play, getting it to the
Negative 1. That
23-yard
is pretty
line.
good.
It'll be first down.
That's exceptional. So hopefully, against stronger
Grab
competition,
behind the
they can
line.
continue
It's Hurst.
that
And
dominance.
they pick up just a few
But we'll
on that
see.
completion. What will they dial
Cameron
up
Brown's
on
moving his team down the
2nd and
field.
a long way to go?
They're not really just like
Wants to go up
carving
top.
us up, but
Got
he's
out of trouble, got
definitely
rid of it. Makes the catch.
he's not having
He'll
any
be
issues moving
forced
that ball down the
outbounds.
field.
They'll mark it at the 13. The Panthers
30
come to the
inches on
line
our
trying
13.
to find a way to convert on 3rd and
QB
very
sneak,
short.
first down, expected.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and
First and
create
10.
a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so
Handoff,
successful.
they get 5 yards. They're
They
really
get
inching
him
towards
down,
a
but he was
touchdown.
driving his way and gets it down
I'm
to
hoping
the
the defense can
7-yard
stop him,
line.
but they're definitely moving at will at this point.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson.
Good defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a
I hate those
completion, but
plays
they
too, by the
lost
way.
yardage. The
They just don't feel
terrain
safe.
gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd
They don't feel
down. They
safe at all.
can't pick up the first without scoring.
Cameron Brown back to pass.
Pressure coming.
He did not get sacked.
Oh, and he
Oh, thank God.
dropped it.
The
He had
defense
a
batted it down.
touchdown right
So
in
the
his
defense held him to a
hands
field
and
goal.
couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
To me, that is a
Here comes
success
the
because
field
they were
goal
definitely
unit.
moving down the field like they wanted. They weren't having much
Just
resistance.
drives it between the
But,
uprights.
I
And we're
guess
even
it's a
here in the
bend, don't
first.
break mentality. The defense was able to hold them to a field goal. So I feel it's a success.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
All
come
right,
out
we
to
are
the
now in drive 2
25-yard
of the
line.
first quarter.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State
Jordan Newman in
offense.
the backfield.
On the ground, it's Newman.
Yes,
Slithers into space.
good job.
Good call, good
That's a good
execution as
12
they
yards
move the
for
chains,
first
and they
down.
have a first down at the 38.
First and 10, empty backfield. Let's see what Judas Shields does.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Right there across the middle.
Gets open down
Where's
the
that,
middle.
Wofford?
Good pick up there as he gets
Yeah,
the
that's
first
Wofford.
down, and they'll
Good
mark him
catch.
at the 48.
Good route.
Here's this offense with a
That
fresh
was a very
set
good
of
play.
downs.
Once again, 1st and 10. We're in another empty backfield situation.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Ooh,
Pulls it in.
that
It's
was close.
Garcia.
And Wofford with the
And
catch.
just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
2nd and 6.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Cam
They'll give it to the back.
moving.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of
He
room
didn't
to
get
run
much.
after that.
3rd and 4.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to
Handoff
bet
is really
most of the
moving
time
again.
that my
And
guy
he
is a
gets
little
the
bit more
1st
athletic than
down.
that
Good run.
defensive
That's a
guy.
good
Defense
5 to
won
6
this
yards.
battle, but I like trying to get
offensive
this
line
guy
is
the ball
definitely
in space.
doing what they can to
And
open up
this
the gaps.
offense
And
is
people keep
clicking,
getting injured.
everything's moving, and the guy carrying
And
the
the best part
football.
is
I
they're
mean,
from our
he is
offensive line.
carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy
That is
that's
awesome.
he's setting this tone for this game, creating some
Hopefully we can
balance on
continue
this
opening gaps.
offense. This offense
We'll
is
see.
going to be a handful.
Yeah,
Oh,
David,
Johnny
I'd love to
Garcia.
sit here and say, well, the offensive
That's a 10-yard
coordinator is
run
just
right there.
one step
At least
ahead of his counterpart
12 or
across the
13
field.
yards
That's
right
not
there.
it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of
The
scrimmage,
run
and you
game is
mentioned the
definitely
back. He right
moving
now
very
is
well
running
against this team.
with
So
authority on this
we
drive.
definitely want to keep doing it.
He's
2nd and 8.
wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity
Jordan Nugent
here.
in the backfield.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Pulled down at the
I
11-yard
really wish he
line as
ran
they
to the
inch
left in
closer
the
and
first
closer
place.
to
He
pay
ran to
dirt.
the right,
Looks as if we have an
which was
injury on
pounded.
that last
If
play.
he would
We'll
have just
take a
went
break
to
to
the
check
left,
him
he would
out.
have had a lot more space to
Boy, they'd love to pick
then
up
do
this
something.
conversion and go to work with a
3rd and
first and
4
goal.
at Georgia State's 11.
Running
Came out
back
to Jordan
searching
Nugent,
for a
and he
hole.
was stopped in the
He
backfield for
did not make
4th
it.
and 5. It'll be another field
Stonewall
goal.
on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard.
You want to get a
And
touchdown.
with that field goal, they
You
now
definitely want
have
to get
the
a touchdown.
lead.
But I also
Let's go
feel
to the studio now and check in
you
with
get
Kevin
whatever
Connors.
points you can
Kevin,
get.
what do you got?
Boys,
You don't want to
expect
leave
the unexpected
empty-handed.
in college
So,
football, and for
in
some,
the
this
end,
update could fall
even if
under
you're
that
stuck kicking
category.
field goals,
Baylor proves
it adds up
it is
eventually. So you want to
battle-tested
get whatever
and
points you can, because
capable of
whenever the
winning
defense can
any
finally make a
place,
stop and
any
you can
time after this one.
get another field goal,
And just think
or
of the
maybe even a
confidence this
touchdown,
Bears
you
team
just build that
gained
lead
today.
more and more. You just want to build your lead.
Invaluable, if you
So
ask me.
any points that you
All
can get
that
at any point, you want to
speculation
take
all
those.
week,
You
and
don't
now
want to
we
leave anything on
know.
the table.
But something tells me, fellas,
You
we
might need
haven't
those
heard the
points in the
last of
fourth quarter.
either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all
All right,
over the
2nd and
country.
4.
Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short
Might
to
be a
keep
pass
this
play.
drive moving.
Nope.
The give
Handoff.
from the gun.
And we stop him.
Slams ahead
We're
for a
running right
yard
to
out
him.
to the 33.
Kenny Williams with a tackle. He's
As
really
they
running
get
for him.
set to
That was a
snap
good
it,
play.
time
3rd and
winding
3.
down here in the quarter. Brown will throw it. Gets it out quickly.
And first down
It's a
pass
game
off
of
the end
first
zone.
downs, and they've got
Very
one out
quick
to their
play
own
across the middle.
37.
Very smart. Our
Open the
defense is
period.
actually doing very well against Georgia State. Hopefully we can continue shutting down the run and, just
Off the
stifling
play
the
fake
passing
on
game.
1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Simmons.
Oh, what was that? That was incredible.
He gets it out across the 45
tackle was
and
that,
out of
bro?
bounds at the 46. The Panthers can play
He's
this
threw
2nd
down.
down
That
a
was
lot of ways with
not
just
good.
a few yards to go.
And
They'll get it
first
to the
down.
48. No
Got a
need to
yard
measure.
showing
It's
that
a
run.
1st down.
1st and 10
They've
on their
already moved
48.
the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Under
Ooh,
fire.
damn.
Quarterback feeling that
Kenny
pressure,
Williams
and he's
again, this
knocked
time
down
with
at
the
the
sack.
42.
That was,
Well, he's off to an awesome start this
can you
season.
just
Had a
imagine,
sack
like,
in
being a
their last
quarterback and
game,
looking downfield
gets his
and
first
being
sack
looking
right
forward
now.
to
I
you to
think
see
he
some
has a
threes
chance
just, like,
to be
barreling
a
towards you.
huge focal point
Full
in
speed.
this defense moving forward. But
Like,
let's just worry
look
about
at
what's
that. Like,
happening now.
there's
This
nobody
offense
blocking
has to
him.
find a way to
He's-
slow him down.
Yeah, that's scary. Because you know you're going to get hit. And you know
These
it's going to hurt.
guys are bringing serious heat. They
All
are
right,
like
2nd and 16.
sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his
They
big
got a
tight
completion
end.
across the middle, but
And
there
he's
is a
brought
holding
down,
call.
but a
Thank
flag
God.
is also down.
That holding penalty cost them being like 3rd and 4 or something like that. So I'll take it.
When you've already seen your
2nd
quarterback
and
go down
26
3 times,
on
you
their
might
own
as well
32.
try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Brown wants to pass. Safe completion on the screen. They make the
Really?
stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see
See,
what
and I
that's
can't
all
even
about.
say that it's like, what do you call that? Like, is it the game's
That's
fault,
just a
or
mental
is that the
error. On
player's
defense,
awareness
you
where
gotta
he
watch
just
the ball.
lines up
I
on the wrong
understand
side
the
and stays
quarterback
there?
shouting and he's clapping
Or
and
is
there's
it
all
being
this crowd
cheating? Like,
noise,
what do
but you
you
just gotta hone in, watch the football before you come out of your
like?
stance.
What was that?
Looking down the middle.
I don't know
Pass
if
is
they look like.
incomplete, and by this stage of his career,
I wanna
you
be
think a
annoyed about
junior
it,
quarterback
but,
might take a little
what
better
can
care of
we
the football.
do about it? No, that's annoying.
On third and
That's
long,
annoying.
you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's reeled
Stop
in.
him.
It's Wild.
Slip stop.
He
Okay.
stopped short, and it's fourth down.
4th and 9 on their own 49.
Georgia State will
Still 4
send
out.
out
The
the
defense
punt
did
unit.
very well.
This will
So
be the
Georgia
second
State will
time
be
they've had to
punching the
kick it
ball.
away.
He ain't catching that. I know that.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries
All right,
it into
first
the
and
end
10.
zone for the touchback.
On our own 20.
Looking to throw on
Good shoot
first
the
down.
pass.
And he's all bottled up, and now
That
it's worse. The
shouldn't
ball's
have been a
loose.
fumble. That was
Oh,
a
the
screen
offense
pass.
fortunate to
But,
fall on that one, and they'll live to find
yeah,
another play.
that was rough.
On the run, it's Newman. And he was
Well, third
fortunate
and
not to
18. So
lose
this
yardage
drive
on that play, able to wedge it back to the line
dead
of
on arrival.
scrimmage.
Empty backfield. Let's just not make a turnover. We don't need anything
On
crazy.
third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Throw it away.
And that'll be
Can you throw it away,
incomplete.
like,
They
away from
certainly
people?
weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth
Okay,
down.
well.
And the golden flashes.
Luckily,
We'll
there's no
punt this one
interception.
away.
Why are you taking so long to punt?
3
What
and
is
out, and
going on
not
with this
much
game, bro?
choice
What
but
are they
to
doing?
get rid of the ball.
They
He'll
acting
make
like
the
crazy.
fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position.
I don't like this.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the
They got my
offense.
players acting weird.
They've been pretty much stifled
first
on
and 10,
offense so
Cameron
far,
Brown.
David. Only able to muster 3. He
He
lobs
throws it
one
deep,
high down the left side.
and defense
And he
prevails.
bats it away. It falls
Good bad down.
incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long.
2nd and 10.
Brown
Cameron Brown
will
back to
throw it.
pass.
Catch
Goes
in
up
the
across the
middle.
middle,
It's
9
Robinson.
yards. There's now
He
3 and 1.
almost picked up the first
They
down
will more
on
than
that
likely
one, but
run the
he'll
ball
be
up the
just
middle.
a little bit short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Nope, they keep me
Got
sneaking.
enough for the first, and he's still going. And the
First down.
Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And this one will be
And they're
stopped
stopped
for
at
no
the 1
gain.
yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
Oh my god.
Throws to the wideout. Complete
That would
downfield.
have been a clean shot if he
And
hadn't got
he's
blocked.
knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
All right.
He'll do it himself.
Option.
That's 20.
Cameron
He's
Brown,
got space.
10 yard gain.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in
First
the red
down.
zone. Mark it at the
The
17,
defense
and they
is,
are set
well,
up.
it started off with our person lined up on the wrong side of the ball.
He'll
and
keep it
now the
himself.
game is just
He is going
being
nowhere.
weird.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The screenplay
They've
went
got
weird.
a solid drive
He
working,
threw
but
it at the
now
ground
looking at
as
second
his
and
man
11.
hit, and they called it a fumble, and then we luckily
Back to
recovered
pass.
it.
Using
There's
the
a lot
quick
of weird
game.
stuff on there.
They'll
3rd
get
and
it
2.
down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
And they got a first
Can't
down.
quite
Awesome.
cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets
And
him
Cameron
back
Brown
at
is
the
sacked for the
8-yard
4th
line.
time today.
It's just a tremendous
Now
effort
it'll be
on
2nd
defense,
and goal
understanding
on
the
their
situation,
8-yard
right?
line.
Offense has
Well,
the
on
ball
our
in a
8-yard
corner
line.
situation. Someone's got to
Sacked
win
by
and
Aiden
go get the
Burgess.
quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Cameron Brown
Brown
back to
wants to
pass.
pass. He's
Short
got
little
it.
dump across the middle. What the fuck was that? Man.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Alright.
And the offense
Put it on the
Short
field,
pass
and
across
this
the middle, that
defense
got
will be
weird.
called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He
10-6
was looking
Georgia
for
State.
more running room, but
Our
none
last
to be
drive
found
was
as he stopped
terrible.
at the 23. Guys, let's see how
let's
it goes
hope we
this
can do
time
better.
for the Kent State offense.
Drew the Shields
To the
back to
air on
pass, and
first
he was
down. Hit
sacked.
hard as he
So how
released
was that
the ball on
not a
first
fumble,
down
but the
pass,
last
and
time
it
he did
never
that,
had
that
a
was a fumble?
chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and
Is it
long.
a tuck rule? What is it?
The give to the back.
Hand off to Jordan
Finds his
Newman.
way ahead for
4-yard
3
gain.
out to the 27-yard line.
3rd and 6.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Ran through the contact. And That's not
2-yard
quite
game,
going to be
4th and
enough
4,
as they stop
4 and
him
out.
4 yards short of the marker.
So
The Golden
the offense
Flashes will
is,
try to pin them back
the
with
team
the
as a
punt.
whole, they're not doing really well this second quarter.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll
Georgia
go to
State's
work.
moving at will.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver.
And offensively, we're just not
Off
moving.
the play fake on first down to throw.
I don't know what's this on.
They
We're just
get
not
enough
moving.
rush, and it
We
pays
do have
off.
another
The
sack.
at the
Thank
20.
God. 2nd and
Boy, this
17.
defense is
But
ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers.
doesn't really feel like the
Multiple
offense and
guys
defense are
getting it
performing
done.
like they should.
5 sacks, and we are
sacked by
still in the
CJ
first
Young.
half.
They've already racked up big sack
2nd and 17
numbers. It's
on
starting
their
to
own 20.
snowball, and they are ready to go again.
Now, hopefully they can stop them because more than likely they're going to throw a pass across the middle.
Brown will throw it.
Yep.
Hauls it in. And the
3rd and
defense
16.
settled in to
Wow.
stop that one for a short gain.
3rd and 16, they
And
have to
that
go
last
downfield.
completion left
So
them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down.
hopefully our defense can stop them and bat it down,
Off the
whatever they're
bootleg
doing.
to buy a little space. Finds his man. It's Wild.
He's a job.
They'll
We
mark
kept
him out of
before.
bounds at about the
We kept them below the
29-yard
first down
line.
line.
Georgia
4th and
State
7,
will
they're
send
now
out the
punting the
punt
ball.
unit. He'll try to really
So
get
right
into
now,
this one.
there's
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way.
2:15 left.
They'll put a stop to that return
So,
at about the 37-yard line.
Right about the 2-minute mark, that's when Judah Shields really needs to step up. More than likely after this play.
Gonna run it. It's Newman. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than
Jordan
that.
Newman runs for 1 yard.
Didn't get much on first down.
Second
It's
and
2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him.
Thank God.
Turning it
Got an
on.
opening.
And a good solid pickup
That was a
there
good run
before the
by
defense
Jordan Newman.
knocks him down.
A good 8-yard one,
Whistle
31.
blows, and this
All right,
is the
2-minute
2-minute
drill.
timeout, and these guys
Empty
have a chance
backfield.
to take the
It's time for
lead
Judah
before
Shields to take over.
halftime. They'll
Let's see
try
how
to
he
get
does.
the first through
Right
the
across
air.
the middle. Good play.
Snag
And
in
a
the middle
good
to
juke
Terry.
move as well.
Now well within
Great,
striking
great
distance
play.
as that 3rd
That was
down
Harris
play
right there.
gets them
Wayne
a first
Harris.
at the 29.
Good reception.
Well, look,
Good
that
yards
wasn't a
after catch.
touchdown, but that
Very,
was
very
a
good.
massive play for this offense.
We really
they
need that,
needed
and,
some momentum. They
that's
needed to
what's gonna
find
get
a
us moving.
rhythm, and what better way
All right, 1st
than
and 10
converting on
on their
3rd
29.
down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Screen pass again. But this time
In
it
the
works.
backfield,
Thank
it's
God.
Newman. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17,
10-yard gain,
and they
1st
are
and 10.
set up.
We're now in their 18.
And the Golden Flashes will have it 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw
Judah
it.
Shields back to pass. And there's a penalty.
Zings
I'm
it
assuming a
complete to
holding.
the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which
I
way
mean, he had
that's
all day
going to
back
go.
there, so it had to be something.
Holding
All right,
penalties.
1st and 20,
the ultimate
136
drive
left.
killer. We'll
Which
see
is
if it
plenty
costs
of
this offense here.
Time and for that yardage with the way Judah
Wants to go
Shields is
up
playing
top.
right now, I think we're okay.
Got a man.
All right,
It's Mark.
7-yard gain.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark
2nd
it
and
at the
13.
21. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw
Judah
again.
Shields back to pass.
It's complete on the
Good
right
hook
side.
route.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard
Got it
line on
downfield.
that throw and catch, and
That's
the
1st and goal.
defense is backed up against the
128
wall.
left. We are now on their 8.
And guys, how
We
much
just need
better
Judah
does it
Shields to
feel
be
if you go to
efficient.
that
That's it.
locker room with
Just be
a
efficient and be
lead?
very
They have a
methodical.
chance to do
If
it
you
here.
don't find anything, we
There's
run,
the
bro. What are you?
pressure.
No, man.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That was a bad deal. He should have scrambled way
Quarterback
before
just
then.
has to be more aware of the
Judah
situation.
Shields was
First down,
sacking
goal to
back
go
to it.
situation. You cannot take a sack.
2nd and
So the
goal.
QB, if no
Sacked
one's
by
open,
Henry
you got to
Bryant.
make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
2nd and goal.
Defense rose
On
up deep
their
in its own
19.
end on that
We have
last
3
play.
timeouts
Now a
still.
2nd and long coming.
So, let's see.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Thank you.
Now he's
Finally
going to break the
scrambling.
pocket.
Why would you run there?
He's tackled
Bro.
right at the 10-yard
man, that's
line,
good.
and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Watching him play can
Here's
be
a
very
timeout
frustrating.
on the field. Tight
He got a good game.
here
3rd
late
and
in the
goal.
first half.
We have 2 timeouts left. If we don't get close
They're
enough, I
gonna
imagine
throw
we're
it
going to
on
kick a field
3rd
goal.
and
So we'll
goal.
see.
And the misfire goes
I
out
don't
of the
even
back
know
of
what
the end
happened
zone. And this
It
kicker
looked
has
like he
had
was
a
open.
busy
It
night.
was
The
very hard to
field
tell.
goal unit is out there for the 3rd time.
Kicking a field goal.
He
Field goal's
slides that
good. It is
just inside the
10-9.
right upright. That brings them to
Like I
within
said, I'd rather
one.
leave with something than
So
leave with
they
nothing.
get the field goal. Now
The
about to kick it
offense
away, and you
is,
got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And
don't think they're
And
playing
he'll
well.
just take a knee, and this
But
drive
even
will
with
start at the
me
25.
not thinking they're playing well, they're only
They'll
down by
put
1
this one
point.
in play.
So,
First snap of the drive from the 25.
you know,
Brown wants to
we're
pass.
still in the game.
He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to
Scramble by
regroup
Cameron
on the
Brown is now
sideline.
2nd and 4 with 26 seconds left. Georgia State has
Wants to
one
throw. He's
timeout
working
left.
against the clock. Heaves it on the run. And that's going to be incomplete.
3rd and 4.
Going for
No
broke on
accuracy.
second down, but third
But I was on
down's
the run
coming
too,
up.
so still tough with
And
them.
the Panthers are at
21
the
seconds
line
left.
looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Sack him, bro.
He's going to run it. He's going to come up a
I imagine
couple
they're not going to
yards
call
short
timeout.
of
They're
the
just going to
first
let the
down.
clock run out. Yep. So that'll be the end of the first half. The score is
They'll knock him down,
10
and
to
they'll
9,
take us to halftime.
Georgia State.
We've played 2 start the second half.
But with that being said, they have held them to 10 points.
He'll bring
So.
it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more
We'll see how
dynamic,
it
but
goes.
they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They haven't really been
Cameron
able to
Brown,
light up this
wide receiver
scoreboard, but
screen.
putting points up would be huge here.
2-yard game.
They make the stop,
Second
not a
and 8.
whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the gun,
Handoff.
they'll give it on the inside.
Stop right in the middle.
And there
Good
was
job. 3rd and 11.
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Cameron Brown back to
will
pass.
throw it. Fires to the big fella.
And yeah,
Crosses the 30,
that's
he's
first
got
down.
away. He'll have enough to
He
move
has
the chains.
154
It's
yards
first
today
down
with
at
1
the 38.
touchdown. He's having a good
The
day.
Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And
They
the
try to run across
defense
the middle.
holds
Kenny Williams is
firm.
there
No
again. He
pickup
stops it.
at all on that
No
play.
game. 2nd and 10.
Back to pass on
Cameron Brown
second
back to
down.
pass once again. And once again, we do not
Man, oh
sack him
man,
because
is
he
that
gets it
one
off
this
just in
junior would
time.
love to
It's
have back. It'll be
so
3rd and
frustrating.
long.
It's annoying. I mean, he had no completion in that pass, so that's good.
From the
3rd
gun,
and 10.
wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Good defense.
Another incompletion
Better
on
down.
3rd
It's
down.
great defense.
Man down on
We
the
have an
play
injury
as the
on
officials take a
defense
break
with
to
Jamal
let him be
Mathis.
checked out.
Hopefully he's all right.
Georgia State will
Defense did
send
well.
out the
Held him to
punt
a 4
unit.
and out. So now
That
they're about to
leg is
punt it.
staying
And
loose
now we have a
already.
chance to
The
get the
5th
lead.
kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure
Now
those
remember,
hammies and
the ground
glutes all
strike is
activated. Don't want any muscle pulls
offense
from
where we run the ball
overuse.
heavy. So
And the returner will be
the
dragged
idea is to
down.
dominate time
Guys,
possession
let's see how it goes
into
this
where the
time for the
defense
Kent
is.
State offense.
So we're hoping in the second
And
half
points
is
have
when we
been
really
hard to
start
come
getting
by
gaps
in this
and
one.
we can
They'll
start
try to
getting
put
runs
together a
like
drive.
that right there.
It's a runs like
Good
that that
9-yard
can
game by
really
Jordan
help your
Williams.
field position as
Second
they're
and
up at the 35.
Gavin Garcia's in. You know he's
And the
fast and he
golden
can really get
flashes
something going. So
can
let's
really
see what he can
attack
do.
on this 2nd and
Oh,
short.
wait, it's a pass.
Under fire.
Oh,
And the quarterback goes down.
And
There
he's
is a
sacked.
penalty flag
But we
on
also
the
had a hold.
field, but I think the
So what are
defense
they going to do?
might have the
So
option.
2nd
The
and 11.
offense has
It's
10
no longer
more
3rd
yards
down.
it has
We
to
got 2
cover.
more downs. For me, that's great. Let's do it.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never
And he's
had a
stopping the
chance.
backside.
Just stopped cold as soon as he
All right,
got
3rd
it.
and 14.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
And the offensive line has completely given
Get
up.
him down at the 14-yard line.
Pretty
Just
nice as a
letting him get
defense,
hit.
right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on you, you don't have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every
Yeah, I don't
bit of
know.
Yardy offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it behind the line.
I don't know
It's
what we-
Overton.
I don't know what to do.
Pick up a lot there,
The
but
offensive line
forward
isn't
just
blocking.
a few. So now
And with
it's
them not
2nd
blocking,
and
he's not able
long.
to get his passes off. Our run game
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
is leaving much to be
How about
desired.
this sophomore stopping
it's
him
like-
short of the 1st down line? This feels like 4 down
What to
territory,
do?
3rd and short from the 40. Brown wants to pass.
Good sack by
Always
the
a
defense.
welcome play for the defense as they get
Keeping
a
us in the
sack
game.
at the 47.
And they're out of field goal range,
I
which
tell
is
you what,
perfect.
if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line.
perfect,
Are you kidding me?
Because we
That's
don't
the
want them to
6th
score.
time
So
they
Antoine
put me
Campbell
on the
Jr. with a
ground.
sack.
Dudes, Will y'all protect me a
He
little
has
bit
one
better,
sack today.
please?
Remember, Kanan Williams, he has been doing very well this game. He's had like 5, 6 tackles and
Georgia
about 2
State
sacks.
will send out the punt unit. They'll be
we have
forced to
players on
kick
defense
for
that
the
are doing very,
6th
very well.
time tonight.
And the defense is definitely doing their thing and doing what they can to keep them from scoring. They only have 10 points this game.
That thing was down for a while, but the big
keeping the
bounce
game close.
carried it into the end zone, and
The
it'll be a
offense just need to
touchback.
do
Guys, let's
what we
see
can
how it
to
goes this time for the
convert.
Kent State offense. The give
Still
to
moving in
the
the backfield to
tailback.
run. Very
Good,
methodical.
solid, determined run
He has
there.
20
They'll
rushes
mark
for
him down
72
at the
yards right now.
27. The Golden Flashes in a good
All right,
spot
empty
here
backfield,
with
second
second
and
and short.
Ooh,
And that's going to be
why would you throw
incomplete.
that?
A lot of
That was
contact
dangerous.
on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They're
I
about
didn't
to
like that.
wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't
Jordan
move the
Newman.
chains.
Good
He's going
game.
to have enough to
First
pick up
down.
the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first
Bro,
down.
what are you throwing?
And it's
You
incomplete.
are
If you're gonna
throwing
take
it
a hit
into
like that,
bad
you might as well
places.
hang
What
on
is
to
he
the ball.
doing?
Plenty of distance between
This
them and the
is
sticks
not
here
good
on second
whatsoever.
down.
I don't like this at all.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On third and long. Doesn't need to take
Back-to-back
the
screen
check
passes,
down.
bro.
Caught in the backfield. It's Garcia. And finally,
I don't care if we got a first down. Why are we throwing back-to-back screen
That has been
passes?
sorely
We already
lacking
saw
in
what
this
happened with the
one.
last one.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays
We got
in
the
the
first
passing
down.
game. Just screen it
I
to your
didn't like
running
that
back. As soon as he
at all.
catches it, he gets upfield.
Devin
And
Garcia
how about the
has catching back.
downfield blocking
He takes
by
it for
these
22
linemen
yards.
and the wide receivers as they
Really, it was
rip
that
off
block
that explosive
that really
play.
opened it up and allowed us to get that yardage. If it wasn't for that block, that play would have been dead in the water. So, thanks to that O lineman for getting that block in.
And the Golden Flashes are
First and
marching
10,
down the field.
Jordan Newman in the backfield.
Looking downfield on first down.
Yeah, throw it. There you go.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out
Short
of
pass
bounds
to
after
Dakota
coming
Thomas.
up with positive yardage there.
Second and 5.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end
That
there.
was a
He's
better
patient,
decision than the last
fights
two
his way
decisions
through all
Drew
the
Brees has
traffic
done
in
in
the
this
middle of
drive,
the field, running that
which
drag
has
route,
me
making it an easy
worried,
completion for the
'cause
quarterback.
what were those plays? Why was he throwing it in coverage like that?
They'll
That
go
was
back to the
crazy.
ground. And he was fortunate
No
not to
gain.
lose yardage on that
35.
play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I imagine this would be an option, but I could be wrong.
On the run, it's Newman. Absolutely
Fourth
nowhere
and 4
to go
at the
as
43.
his defense
We
makes a
did
third
not
down stop.
convert.
The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds.
Team
Guys,
on
the
Georgia State has the ball
offense returns
on
to
their
the field.
31. First and 10.
After 3 consecutive
Cameron
punts,
Brown
we'll see
back
if
to
they can
pass,
dial
screen
up
pass.
something that can get this offense moving forward.
Looks like a first
And a
down.
9-yard
It's a 9-yard
gain on
game.
first
Second
down
one.
leaves them with second and short.
Looks
Wide
like they're in
receiver
shotgun,
comes
so it
in
might be a
motion.
run.
The
Yep.
play action
No,
fake.
it's a play action pass.
Fires to the wideout.
And he got
Finds
it.
space on the right.
First down.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Cameron
give
Brown
to
with the
the back.
handle.
Looks as if we have an injury on
That's
that
a lot of
last play,
injuries.
and we'll take a break to check him out.
A whole lot of injuries.
Solid
Second and 6.
pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And Cameron Brown calls it audible. Unfortunately, I think he sees something that he likes. So we'll see what
Brown
happens.
will throw it.
And he got sacked.
And
Thank
the
God.
defense will
Okay.
corral the quarterback, and down he goes
After
at
that sack, they're
midfield.
down. They're back at the 50.
Goodness
It is now
gracious,
3rd and
this is a
13.
master class, a clinic on how
Good
to
play
get
by
to
the
quarterback.
defensive line.
The
Thomas
7th
Aiden with the sack.
of the game. Are you kidding me?
I'm very
That's a
thankful for that.
season for
His
some
first
teams.
sack for the
They've
day.
lived in the backfield.
Honestly,
Now, a
the
lot of
defensive
work to
line
do
they've
to
done very
move
well
the chains,
against
keep this drive alive after that
Georgia
earlier
State's O
sack.
line. They've gotten plenty of sacks.
On
They
3rd
stopped
and
the
long,
run
he'll need to loosen
the
up
majority
that
of the
arm.
day.
And
And
he
look, they
was hit
got to the
just
quarterback
as
there,
he was
even with
releasing
2
the
people
pass,
blocking
and it
that
falls
one
to the ground
D lineman. He was
incomplete.
still able to,
Georgia
you
State
know, alter
will
that
send
play
out the
and
punt unit.
make a difference. So, D-line's doing good. I have no issues with the D-line.
Guys, let's see how it goes this
Even the
time
defensive
for the
backs, I
Kent
think they're
State
doing well.
offense.
Even though he has a lot of
It
yards,
has
they only
been
have 10
a
points.
complete
So,
he'll
They're doing something
struggle
right.
for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure
Jordan
has. At this
moving.
point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible
Second and
catch,
9.
and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty.
Don't tell me
That's out
that
the
was screen
window.
pass.
We've already looked really ugly. We got to find something.
I swear this
that
is
works.
not heavy in
Put
my
some points
playbook.
on
Y'all
the
saw
board.
last game. We really
Not
ran
exactly
screen
the
pass. So why
ideal
are we
situation
keep running
for
screen
this
passes?
offense. Third and long, back
Third and
up
13.
inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Newman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6
4th and
times
12.
tonight.
4 and out.
That's usually prime return position, but
I don't know what
he'll
plays
make
they're
the fair
calling.
catch just
This is,
outside the 40. Good field
no, this is
position here
stupid.
as they start this drive from their 43.
Like, what are they calling? They're not calling anything
Out of the gun,
downfield.
the
I'm not saying
inside
downfield
handoff,
like
looking for a crease.
15, 20-yard
This
plays. I'm
junior
really talking
making
about
his
just like
presence
quick
felt and making the
passes
stop after
across
a
the
short
middle,
gain.
slants,
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
L routes. Like,
Off the play fake.
what is?
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hurst. And he's brought
I
down
don't know what
after
they're
a
doing.
nice gain.
All right,
Ball
first and
is
10.
at the 35. It's
First down
first
pass
and
by
10.
Cameron Brown.
Brown
He's back to
wants
pass
to
again.
pass. Got
Across
his
the
man
middle, 1
down
yard
the middle.
gain.
They
2nd and
make the
9.
stop, trying to pick up
They're
just a
now
little bit at a
within
time
field
to
goal
get to
range,
that
which
first
isn't
down
good.
marker. He'll
Cameron
pull
Brown
it
with the
on
option.
read. And this one will be stopped
gained
for
about
no
a yard.
gain. Now facing
Now on our
a
33,
3rd
3rd and
and long.
All we can hope is for a field goal so they can get, not a field goal, but a sack so they can get
From
out
the
of
gun,
field goal
wants to
range.
pass.
And no, they let him get a pass in the middle, and now they got a
He's
first down
brought
and
down the
Ingeberg is
run, a
scoring.
play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And honestly, at this point, I can't even blame the defense because they've done very well against this offense, and we haven't capitalized on
Off play
anything.
action on first down. Got his
At
man
all.
on the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash
2nd
in.
and 3.
Give to
Cameron
the
Brown with
single
the
back.
handoff. That's obviously
He
a
works his
first
way
down.
ever
Yeah.
closer, all the way down to the 1-yard
First and goal,
line.
and they're on our 1-yard line.
Georgia State comes
So.
to the line with a first and goal.
Yep.
Wide receiver going in motion. Powers forward.
Touchdown.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still
Somehow he
needs
didn't
a
get a
few
touchdown.
more. He
Second
stops
and goal.
short of the goal line.
Hate to be pessimistic, but they're probably going to score.
On the ground.
There we go.
Into the end zone he goes. Field, and this defense will
The
be
offensive
called on
line
to
is
protect
not
this
making any
lead.
pushes. We're not getting any kind of traction on the run game.
And
The
it'll
passing
be a
injury
touchback. The
shows
ball will
he's
come out to
making
the
terrible
25-yard
decisions,
line.
throwing it in the
And
back
they'll get
coverage.
off one more play before the end of the quarter. The run from the shotgun. And he was able to pick his way for
Outlook just
just a
isn't
few
good.
yards. And now down as we open the final stanza.
All right, last quarter. Georgia State up 17-9. 2nd and 5.
Looking for room. It's Newman. Finds his way for 3 out to
3-yard
the
gain.
33.
3rd and 2.
The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on
With the
3rd and short.
handoff, and he has the
And he'll
first
get it
down.
up to the 38. It'll be a first
All right,
down.
so it's 1st and 10.
They move the chains on the ground
7:38
last time.
left.
Let's see if they try to hit him up
Jordan
top.
Newman in the backfield.
Wants to go up top on
What
first
the
down.
hell was that? Y'all didn't even block him?
Drilled as he just got rid of the
What was
football.
that?
They're
How do you end up in
dealing
the
with a
backfield so
2nd and
fast?
long. Leaves it with the back.
Jordan Newman throwing people.
And he's able to
Clean.
bounce off
Thank
one
God.
tackle for a solid pickup.
Good game. 3rd and 3.
And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
Good job.
That'll get the
First
job
down
done
run by
and
Jordan
move the
Newman.
chains,
Now
and
at
they'll
29
mark the
rushes
ball
for
at the
100 yards.
45. The Golden Flashes look to keep
On
this
their
drive
45.
humming.
We're
Wants
finally
to
making
throw
progress
on
with the run
first
game.
down. Finds the tight end. They
So,
stop him
what I'm
almost immediately.
realizing
Short
is
gain there, and still will
the
let
O-line
ground
is not
cover
blocking
pick up
well
the first.
whatsoever. He's not having enough time to process things and get the ball out. Luckily, he got the ball out that time, and we
They're
were able
going
to
back to the ground.
get a first
All
down.
down,
But
but he has enough
all
to move the
these
chains.
series and
And the
drives,
Golden Flashes back to
the offensive
line
line
on
is not
first
giving
down.
him
Let's
time
see if
to
they keep
process things and get the
leading
ball
on
out,
this running game.
which is why he keeps
They'll give
making
him
terrible
one
decisions
to
with
the
the ball when he's throwing
28-yard
it.
line. Didn't get much on first down. It's
We gotta
2nd
be
and
able to give him
9.
more time. Honestly, we're in field goal range.
They're
I
a
don't mind. We got
perfect 2 for 2
6 minutes
on
left in the
third
fourth quarter.
down
If
on
we
this
only
drive.
get a field
They
goal,
need
I'd be
8 to
happy.
move the chains again.
Jordan Newman with the
They'll
run.
try the run.
They stop him, of
He
course.
does not get there. Stopped at the
They have an
25-yard
injury on the
line,
offensive
and
line
let's
again.
see what
We've
they
got a
do
lot of
now
injuries on
on
the offensive
4th
line. That's
down.
probably why we're doing so bad
Man
protecting.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
They're going for it on
It's a
4th and 6.
one-score
Why would you
game
do
lead,
this?
and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
They went for it on 4th and 6. And ran a running play.
Brown will throw it. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They make the tackle after the turnover, but
that pisses
hang
me
on
off.
just a second. There's a
Run
flag.
downs. They get the ball.
Great place
Kevin
to
Brown
start
throws his
for
first
this
interception of the
offense.
game. So now we get the ball on the
Looking to
33.
throw on
So
1st down.
we'll see how we do
Get
with
it
this.
out on
But
the screen. And that did not work.
these screen
Defense
passes are
smelled
pissing
that
me
one
off.
out from the beginning. The Golden
Stop throwing
Flashes
screen
have put
passes.
themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Just enough room to gain
Is this about to be a
down
screen
to the
pass too?
34.
No, it's going to be a run. 3rd and 10, they're going to run the
Play
ball.
of the drive, and they need
play
to
calling
make
is very
something
weird. I don't
happen here
understand it.
on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle.
Okay.
It's Harris. He'll be stopped.
Why are you
about
going
2
for it?
yards
You could have had
short
2
of a
field
first
goals.
down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there.
Oh,
Big
my
stop
God.
for this defense on 4th down.
I would never call that.
Tight end now in motion. Using his legs, it's Simmons. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
We've lost 6 points because they decided to go for it on 4th and 2 and 4th and 6 at the 20-yard line.
After that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hurst. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be
We're
at
going to
the
lose this game because of
35.
that.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I might have to change some settings.
Brown wants to pass.
Because if me being 90 aggressive is going to force you to go for a 4th and 6 at the 33-yard line in the 4th quarter,
The
we're going to have
Panthers come
issues.
to the ball
Because you
trying to
shouldn't be
pick
going
up
for that when you
this
have 6
3rd and
minutes left.
short.
Just kick the damn field
He'll
goal.
go to the sneak. Got enough for the 1st
That
down
makes
and
no damn
wants
sense.
more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
We're going to lose the game because of that. Twice they went
To
for
the
it
air on 1st down.
at like
With
the
the
25
catch,
and the
it's
30
Robinson.
on a 4th
He's
and 2
brought
and a
down
4th and 6.
quickly.
The 4th
Minimal
and 6
gain
is the
there,
crazy
still a
one.
bit short of the 1st down.
And you ran it.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quarterback
Like, when does
goes
that
to
ever
keep
make
it.
sense?
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught over the middle. It's Riles.
And they're converting, so they're
They'll
going to move
move
down
the
the field.
chains.
They're going
Good
to run down the clock.
execution on
There's
3rd
not enough
down.
time.
They've got it at the 41. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
How about the job by this
And don't let them
defense?
kick another field
They
goal.
knew what they were
'Cause
getting
at that
into.
point, the game
Really
was
good
out of
running
reach.
back. We talked
So-
to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Bad ball there.
Already 2
Good
for
defense.
2 on 3rd down,
3rd
but this
and 9.
time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough
And
for the
no
first
first down.
down as they mark
This
it down
game is
at
over.
the 31-yard line. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Just
Takes the
prolong the game
handoff.
after
It's
that.
Simmons. Got enough for the first. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the
I've
same
never seen a
call.
play call like that before.
Georgia State ready to go with
On a
another
4th
first
and
and
6
10.
with 6 minutes left in the game, on a 30-yard line, you're going to go for it
Use
and
the
do a
play
run
fake.
play.
Now to throw.
That's nowhere in my playbook. I would never
Working
run
that left
on a
side
4th and
now.
6, let
That
alone run
completion
on a
will
4th
take
and
them
6 on
inside
like
the
a
10 to the
30-yard line.
9-yard line. defense
That
didn't have
makes
the
absolutely no
personnel it
sense.
needed. They call a timeout. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And of course, we have an offsides.
Using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Brown will throw it. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll do it himself. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Plays where they decided to go
Kansas
for it on
State looked
4th
like a
down
serious
at
force
field
in
goal
what can
range.
only be described as a
There's
dominant
plenty
win.
of time left on the clock.
This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before
It
this
makes
year is
absolutely no
out.
sense at all.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still
That's
two
not part of my
quality
playbook.
programs. Proof the
But I'm
sport
forgetting
is as
also.
healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that?
I'm
Sounds
the
as if they had a good
offensive
ball
coordinator.
game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
I have no idea what the
Fired
head
that
coach is
thing out
setting
in a
up.
heartbeat, but it's
And I'm not the
incomplete.
head coach.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd
So I
down.
don't
Wants to go
I
up
don't even
top.
think it's me.
Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of
It
scrimmage,
has to be
but
the
no
head
more
coach's
than that.
settings. Because whoever the head coach
Clock
is,
stops, and we've reached
it had to
the
be his
2-minute
idea.
timeout.
Because other
This
than that,
offense looking
I
for
would never.
anything to cut
Nothing in
into
my
this big
settings,
lead.
not even in my
It'll be
playbook, do I have
3rd
anything
and
that's saying
long.
run the ball on 4th and 6. Let alone
He's
do
looking
it
to pass.
at field goal range. None of my
Finds his
settings
tight
say
end.
that. My playbook
He's
doesn't
going to
have
come
any
up
of
a
that.
couple of
So
yards
the fact that
short
we
of the
did that
first
is
down.
crazy.
Down in the 4th quarter,
Doesn't make
it's
any
too
sense.
late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th
Whoever our
down.
head coach is,
They'll run for it.
his settings
Nice
are
move to keep running.
terrible.
They get
And why are we
this
running the ball
sophomore
under
on
2
the
minutes
ground, but he
when we're down
continues to
11
make
points?
plays.
Doesn't make any
Man
sense
down
either.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the golden flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire.
Yeah, honestly, after this, I think I'm going to play it safe.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I'm going to go to my settings and I'm going to change the aggressiveness. I'm going to put it on conservative. Because I don't know if my settings are the reason that they did that. Just in case it is, I'm going to change it.
Looking
Because there's no reason why we should be going for it on 4th and 6. How's that even? I mean, that's aggressive, I guess, going for it on 4th and 6 and on field goal range. But why do that when you have 6 minutes left? It doesn't make any sense. If I got to put conservative to make sure we kick field goals every time we're in field goal range,
He'll
I'll
take
do
a
it.
shot. And swatted down by the
Because that made
defense to
absolutely no
stop
sense
the
and it shouldn't
scoring
have been done.
opportunity.
That was
Looks as
6
if we
points.
have an injury on that last
Which
play,
could've
and we'll
changed the
take a break to
trajectory of the
check him
game.
out. This
Easily.
feels like 4
And they
down
would have had worse
territory,
field goal
3rd
range.
and
Not
short
the
from
field
the
goal range. They
40.
would have had worse field position. They would have
From
been
the
at the
gun,
20.
wants to
They wouldn't have
pass.
been at like the 40 or the 50.
Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They got it at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down
Incomplete pass,
coming.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him and Couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Down by multiple
Hardest part is
possessions.
just watching the
You
game
can't
go to an
come
end
up
knowing that you're about
empty
to
on
lose.
this
It's annoying.
drive. They'll go for it on
You just gotta
fourth
sit there and
down.
watch them
Fires deep
just
toward the end zone.
take an L
Can't find his man. It'll be
as the clock is
incomplete, and
slowly
that
going
is a
down.
heartbreaker this late in the game.
It's the worst.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't
No,
do
those
enough.
two field
But now
goals.
you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a
Playing
little
Georgia
bit better
State,
effort next
defense
week. They're
did
going to need
amazing.
better preparation this week in
Offense
practice. There's no doubt this team
left
has a
much
lot
to
of
be desired.
talent, but we just need a little bit more
Definitely
to
left
ensure
much
this
to be
doesn't
desired.
happen next week again.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
I'll
And
give
this
you more
has been
in-depth
another presentation of
once,
EA Sports College
on
Football.
the Simulation Room Postgame, but we didn't play well this game at all on offense. It wasn't good at all. We had little bright spots here and there. We were able to run the ball, but other than that, we didn't do well at all. We couldn't convert. We couldn't move the ball downfield. The QB wasn't given enough time to process things. It was just an all-around bad game for the offense. But then the play calling at the end. That was weird. That was crazy. Yeah, so that's a game. We are now 1-1. Lost to Georgia State 22-9. That is the end of this episode. And be sure to check out the Simulation Room Postgame show. I'm Coach Kazz Stone. And this is the Simulation Room, brought to you by Hard Reset Media.